Hello, sweet faces. Let's talk angles. So, for this first page, we have to decide whether or not we have acute, right, or obtuse angles. Here is our reminder of what they are. Remember, we have acute, little grandma, the right way to eat at the dinner table, and an obtuse vacation for one. Make sure that you're looking to see what side the zero is. This goes up one past. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is 60 degrees. It is an acute angle. Over here, here's my zero following my numbers. 110 degrees. This is obtuse. This is obtuse. Here's my zero following my numbers. We're about 135 degrees. This is obtuse. Remember, when in doubt, sketch it out. Looks like a grown-up on vacation to me. Here's my zero. Follow my numbers, 90 degrees. This is a right angle. Right here, here's my zero. Follow my numbers, 160 degrees. This is an obtuse angle. Here's my zero. Whoop. Follow my numbers, about 55 degrees. This is acute. If you have any questions on this first page, bring them with you to class. Second page, we are reading the angle. Make sure that you are looking for the zero and following along. Here is our zero. We go up to 20 degrees. Make sure you're following the zero for the correct numbers. Here is our zero, 10, 20, following our inside numbers. We're at 130 degrees. Down here, here is my zero following my inside numbers. I'm at 90 degrees. Find your zero following my inside numbers. I'm at 60 degrees. Here's my zero following my inside numbers. We're at 100 degrees. Here's my zero following my inside numbers. We're at about 35 degrees. When you are writing your degrees, keep in mind that we can check this. Let's say I was looking at this and I was reading my inside numbers and I thought that I was at 160. I could look at this angle and think 160 gives me an obtuse angle, and this is a pinchy grandma acute angle. Ask yourself, does that answer make sense? Here we go, page 3. We are looking at the outside numbers. Here's my zero, following my outside numbers to 65 degrees. Here's my zero, following my outside numbers to 80 degrees. Here's my zero, following my outside numbers to 145 degrees. Here's my zero inside number stopping at a super acute 10 degrees. Here's my zero following my numbers to 40 degrees. Here's my zero following my numbers to 105 degrees. If you have questions on reading your outside numbers, go ahead and bring them with you to class. Here we go. We are either reading inside or outside. Be careful. Find my zero. I'm following outside numbers here to 170 degrees. Remember, if I got confused and I was reading inside numbers, I would see 10 degrees, and looking at this angle, I know that this is not a 10-degree angle. Inside numbers, 125 degrees. Inside numbers, 115 degrees. I'm past 110, not yet to 120. Outside numbers, follow it out to 70 degrees. Outside numbers to 25 degrees, just like with time. It's not to 20, it's past 20, not yet to 30, it's 25. Inside numbers to 50 degrees. If you have questions on this page, go ahead and bring them with you to class. Last page, we had to draw the angle. So for this one, and I'm going to grab my ruler, 150 degrees. So I'm going to start with my line, and I want to use the outside numbers. You can use outside or inside, it's up to you, but I want 150 degrees. It needs to go right to there. Do your best. Let me do that a little bit better. Just a smidge better. Here we go. Gotta account for the thickness of my ruler. That should be better. Well, it's still a little bit off, but that's okay. 150 degrees. Do your best. This one I'm going to use the inside numbers. So I'm going to draw my starter. I need to go down even further. Come on, ruler. There we go. Draw down to 0 and then up to 95. Remember, I'm following my inside numbers. Here's 95. I'm going to draw my line. Boom, 95 degrees. If you used your outside numbers, that's okay. I'm just showing you one and the other. This one I'm going to use outside numbers, and I'm going to show you 75 degrees. So starting at 0, coming up to 75, past 70, not yet to 80. Let's get that as lined up as we can. There we go. 75 degrees. Coming over here, I'm going to use outside numbers. So let me get my starter line with 0. I'm sorry, inside numbers. Inside numbers. Go to 120, looking on the inside. There we go. Starting with my 0 here, all the way around to 120. A beautiful obtuse angle. I'm going to do some outside numbers. I want to go up to 30 this time. That looks fabulous. Starting with my 0 around to 30. Last one. Going to use inside numbers, getting my 0. And I want 165, so we're going far. We're going far. There we go. 165. If you have questions, bring them with you to class. Have a good weekend, athletes.